Hi everyone, welcome back to McEwen's Micro Campers. This is episode 4 and today we're going to do the window pods for each window, and we've also got a helper.
Hello.
Right, so we've done the wee template. My wee helper helped me just out of cardboard, and we've cut that right around to there. And for other wee bit, which we'll use our wee tool there, and our other wee bit will just fit in there perfectly. So we'll transfer that over to plywood now, and then there'll be one shelf right across the centre here. Maybe one at the bottom as well, and we'll cut a wee hole for that. Right, so we've cut out the actual front for the pods, and I've measured spaces where I want to put the doors, and I want to round the doors, so the doors will flip down just like that. There'll be a wee circle push button on each of these doors, and I'm just rounding just with a can of trim fix. Any can will do, anything with a circular base. You just do it around like that, and it gives you a perfect wee circle. I don't know if the camera will pick that up for all your doors. Right, there you go. So life's happened. This is actually a few weeks after the start of this video. This is a few weeks later. There's been a lot of family things happened that I've had to attend and do, and I've had no time, absolutely no time to do this. Well, I'm a singer as well, so I do a lot of gigging as well, which I've just been off the scale, and I've just not been able to concentrate on the camper building. So it's an apology that I've not been putting the videos out as much as I should be putting them out. But we're here today, and I've officially started back on the micro camper build. I've been away and got my 15mm plywood for all the furniture in the van, for the 2 window pods and for the actual kitchen at the rear, the dual living kitchen, which you'll be able to access from each side. So it's a nice day. You can get the tailgate opened on the Citroën Berlingo, get the tailgate opened, and you can cook outside. You can get your seats and that outside. You've also got a wee bit of shelter in case there is a wee bit of wind or anything like that. And you can use that. If it's a rubbish day, if it's raining, if it's freezing cold, shut the door down and you get into the back, and you'll get benches, and you can use your kitchen that way anyway. So it's a dual living kitchen setup. That's what I'm calling that, interior, and you can use it for both sides. So it's absolutely ideal. So it is, especially if you're in Scotland, because we all know what the weather's like up here. So we've got our 15mm ply, as I said, and we've got one of our wee pods here, which is all ready to fit right into the wee window. So we're going to duplicate this and get it done for the other side out the 15mm ply as well. I was thinking about putting furniture trim around that. I might get iron-on stuff. I'm not sure if I should use the rubber T-trim. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll update you on what I do with that. These are only just plain hardwood ply as well. I've got the wee door fixtures in, nice soft close fixtures, and that locks it up. But I'm going to be putting my DC fix on this as well. Oh, it's lovely and smooth. I might just paint it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this yet. What do you think? In the comments, let me know what you should do with this. Paint it or put the DC fix on it. DC fix is the vinyl that you would get, if you want to change the look of your kitchen. Aye, so that would absolutely drastically change it. can always peel it off if I don't like it, but I'll have a wee look anyway, and we'll update you on what we're going to do with that. But first, I'm going to get back into the building the kitchen, so let's go and we'll get that up on the trellises and get it cut out. So we've got our 15mm ply down and I've marked, as you can see here, all the components of that window pod is there just to be cut out nicely. I've got myself a nice new blade and we'll see how well this turns out. And we've got this one cut out. We've got all the other wee bits over here. That's the two drawers, they're just ready to be sanded around the edges just to tidy them up. That's the two shelves, and that's a wee side piece. So that's a second one of them, ready to go. Just to cut all this out tomorrow, because it's the end of the day here. So I'm going to get this a wee tidy up, and I'll see you back at the workshop tomorrow, guys. Right, we're back in the workshop, guys. This is the next morning. We've been away a wee bit of shopping again. I know, my tools are getting plentiful. I've got loads now, so I have everything that I need. You've never get everything that you need, but I'm going to show you this. So our latest wee tool is a wee Bosch palm sander, and just for this is some of the components of it. Our wee window pod, as you can see, it just tidies up the rough edging of the jigsaw. It's lovely and smooth. This is the side piece, and that's one of the drawer fronts there. And I've got my wee table set up outside, and we're about to, as you can see, there's some wee nasty edges on this, and still to cut up to the pencil lines, and that's where the sander comes in. Lovely. It just takes the wood back to those pencil marks. Yep, so it's a cracking wee sander, so it is, there it is. It's a dreich wee morning here in Glasgow. Every time I record a big wants to go by. Right, so we'll put this on our wee makeshift tool bench here, or workbench I should say. And these are just wee cheap Amazon clamps, just to keep it nice and tidy. As you can probably, I'll bring it down a bit closer. You see the pencil mark here where I want to round that round the edge. I'll show you how simple this is. Sanded that, just brought that wee corner edge and brought it up to the first line. That was a mistake, that pencil line, but this is the pencil line that we want. It just neatens the corners off. Lovely. These pieces are internal shelves. These two pieces here. These are the internal shelves of the pods. So they don't really need to be 100%, as long as they, you know what I mean, this actually looks no bad, but you can see you need to bring it up to the pencil mark on a couple of them. Let's see this. Aye, there's quite an extensive bit here that I need to bring up to the pencil mark. Right away round. Right all the way round for that one. This one's not too bad, I've kind of brought that in tight enough. Wee bit there, but not too much. So we'll go and do the same with this. That's the worst thing about this site, there's always big lorries in and out and moving about and shifting these big containers all over the place. So I kind of get a lot of video, a lot of footage done. But what I'll do is, this next wee bit you'll see, I've already cut out most of most of the pod, as you can see there, and then right on that wee, you can see it there, look. I've already cut one of the holes out, and we'll continue to do that one. I'll show you. Let me see. Picks up a lot of dust. Dust in the coffee now. But you get the gist of it. So next time you see all this, it might all be put together and in the van. Well, that's what we're hoping for. So let's do that, come on. So that's my second pod done. Just to be sanded down, a wee bit of finesse, and that's us ready to put the pods in. And once those pods are finished, I'm going to go into the kitchen unit, which I've already built, by the way. I just need to get the drawers and that as well. So I left that because I needed the sander. So what we'll do is, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll get that done. So, see you in a minute. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Hi everyone, just first of all, thanks for your patience. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave the videos here for just now, as the stuff still not arrives yet. I was expecting it to arrive yesterday and the day before. This is Sunday morning, or Sunday afternoon now. I was at football with my son today as well, so it's a busy wee life I've got, and getting these videos is quite hard. I didn't think it would be so tough to find the time to do these. But we're still waiting on stuff coming. You can see I'm waiting on this here. This stuff here is getting in there. We've got the pods. Two window pods. These are all cut out and they're all ready to be fitted. I'm just waiting on wee bits of hardware to join it, wee push buttons and things like that for them to be completed. So these should be all coming this week at some point. So there's a couple of other wee things that I'm waiting. So what I'll do is I'll upload both videos tonight, one for Big Betty and one for the McEwen's micro campers, and I'll use this wee clip and we'll kind of slide them in to each video with a wee apology and thanks for sticking with us, and we'll get it sorted in the next couple of videos. We'll get everything that we've said in these two videos, we'll get it done. Fingers crossed, hopefully, and thanks for sticking with us guys. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks very much, bye.